Hello everyone, love having you back, and welcome if you are new here. I am Spooky Huey, and this is my channel where we do spooky things. Okay, today, y'all, we are talking about Kings Island. Yes, we have gone two times, and the first time we went, we did the haunted attractions, the haunted houses, the mazes, whatever you want to call them. And then the next time we went, we did the Conjuring. Okay, so y'all, there's 4 people in my family. So with this new whole pay thing, yes, I get it. It's been a thing. Kings Island is late to the game. I get it. It's fine. But we still were breaking it up because we did not know how long, like, everything was going to take or how long the lines would be. So the first night that we went, we did just the haunted attraction passes. You go, you pay for your tickets. I think it was 10. Yeah, it was $10 for each ticket. So we paid 40 bucks. And then you get this little fancy haunted attraction bracelet. You have to wear this and don't lose it, basically. But with that little bracelet, you can go in and out of the, I think there's 5 or 6 haunted houses as many times as you want, you know, as long as time allows. So we did that. Of course, the first one we went to was Order of the Dragon, the new haunted house. Was so excited for this. We went there first. We got there as soon as it opened and just directly headed that way because it was an inside haunt, so it doesn't matter that it was still like daytime because it opened at 6 p.m. on a Thursday. That's what we did. We went on a Thursday, so it's not open during the day. You get there right away, and then ta-da! You just can go and get in line for certain things as long as they're ready. Sometimes some of the haunted attractions aren't ready quite yet, and then you can just get in line, but then you're waiting. Thankfully, this one was. Okay, so it's where this old haunted attraction used to be in this building. It used to be blackout. And everything was black. And you had to like hold on to this rope and like walk in a single file line and follow people through. And it was terrifying and things, you would feel stuff on the walls and it was crazy. It was actually really fun. I'm very sad they got rid of that. It was so cool. But Order of the Dragon, I believe I'm saying that correctly. It was amazing. Like, I was blown away by this haunted house. The set design was beautiful. Like, I feel like, you know, in my old age, I really am starting to just appreciate and look at more of the actual design that goes into building haunted houses. Not just the fun scares, because, you know, of course you love that. It's the best part. But there's actually a lot of really just beautiful set design and a lot of thought and work that goes into these sets, and I really just have started seeing that watching a lot of behind the scenes stuff, and I myself have come to appreciate that so much more. So you go into this house, spoilers ahead, just so you know. There will be spoilers throughout this entire video, so if you do not want spoilers, then thank you for clicking, but then say goodbye. If you are okay with spoilers, then awesome. But anywho, you get a jump scare the second you walk into this like castle thing, and there's a dude like sitting at the edge of like a really long like banquet table and just like shoots out right in front of you and scares the crap out of you. Like, I was screamed, you know, it was crazy. So that was amazing. And then they have like this table, you kind of walk around it, and then so you get to see him kind of going forward and like scaring others, which is kind of neat. And then you kind of go in. I will say this haunt was very dark, so it was kind of hard to see with transition lenses. Let me tell you, that is the whole process. Like, trying to adjust and the lights, it's chaos. Anyway, but it was so cool. There were hanging vampire things. So it's like vampires, but it's called Order of the Dragon. So to be honest, like so we did this house 2 times in this evening. The first time we went, we just went through. It was great. We were so excited. We just saw vampires. We kind of had to be told where to go because we kind of got a little like lost at first. You were running into bodies. It was great and beautiful. Just loved it so much. Just check it out. It's great. So we did do that. Okay, so then we went back later in the evening because we wanted to do it again because we loved it so much. So we did, and we had to wait like for a little bit for this one. But it's fine. It's fine. So we waited and then went through it again, and since all of our eyes were adjusted okay, it was just even more immaculate. It was so amazing, and you can just really see, there's actually a little laser swamp at the bottom, like in an area, like It's like my dream to go through a laser swamp. I'm not even kidding you. Like a haunted, fantasy dream that I want to go in a laser swamp because I see them in all these amazing, like, haunted houses, like, watching Tampa J and stuff. And I'm like, I want to be in a laser swamp. Okay, this is a mini. It's very small, like, just by your ankles. But I can officially say I've been through a mini laser swamp. So, yes, that was exciting. But, anywho, at the very end of the haunt, the second time going through, I don't know if this wasn't working the first time and that's why we didn't see it. But let me tell y'all, they have a dragon head. Like, it is freaking humongous. This giant dragon head, and it's like, oh my gosh, it was so awesome. Okay, this hat is like bugging me. It's a newer hat, just saying. It's so cute, but it's not as baggy as I would like. So I keep messing with it. So sorry, that's why, because it's bothering me. But anyway, this giant dragon, it was like neon kind of like colors, like very bright so you could see it, and it was fabulous. I loved it so much. So yes, that was amazing. So we did do the Order of the Dragon 2 times. We did Killmart, which I love. It's, just the grocery zombie theme. It's fantastic. And how I was talking about the transitions earlier, we were seriously going in the line, walking like this, like trying to adjust one eye so one eye would be good, and then doing the other eye so that when we got in, we'd be able to see a little better. It did not work for me. I couldn't do it. My husband tried it. He said it was meh, so not really a good strategy. So don't even bother trying that. Anywho, that was fun. Not as many scare actors were in there. But again, it was a Thursday. I don't know. Maybe they'll have more. But it was typical. Didn't really notice anything new. Maybe a few animatronics pieces. Like kind of like this tree that kind of jumps out at you. And it's a good jump scare. I feel like that might have been new this year. But, so we did go into there, and then we did the Hotel St. Michel, or whatever it's called. Yes, so this one is not my favorite. Like, I've seen it say, like, things that say, oh, the fan favorite. I don't know which fans they are, but it's definitely not me. This is not my favorite. I miss Urgent Scare. Yes, that was amazing. I loved that one. Medical doctors and beds and blood and craziness and, red stuff and craziness. It's just, I love that one. So I was very sad to see that go. But they did add some things to it, which was nice. But you just get so many people that go through. And then when you do have these amazing animatronic, like, jump scares, you already miss them. So you miss all the scares. So that kind of sucks. But it is what it is. It's still fun to go through. But definitely not my favorite. And then we did go into Slaughterhouse. So there's your kind of gore, all your stuff. And, like, people walking around with pig heads. And they added some new things in there, and we went through that one the first time. I'm sorry, but there were this group of girls. This is my old lady rant. This group of girls was going through right behind us. Which fine, whatever. They're screaming, which fine, whatever. I'm screaming, it's okay. What's not okay is this one girl was, like, smacking me. Like, literally this. Hitting my back. And said, oh, I don't even know who I'm hitting. Wait, like, kid, you're hitting me and I'm not in your party. Like, can we please stop? So that was just not great. And so I was very frazzled in that house. So when we left, I said, we're getting right back in line. I was like, I did not get to enjoy that in all of its gory, gory, because I was being attacked from a person walking. So yes, that was unpleasant, but it's fine. We got back in line, and the lady, shockingly, she let us go, just the 4 of us. So it was so much better the second time, not being smacked in the back. But anyway, end of old lady rant. But yes, so just keep your hands to yourselves, people. But anyway, so love Slaughterhouse. It's so much fun, and it's just all crazy and chaotic. But anyway, so we did that one, and then I feel like I'm missing one. Which one am I missing? Oh no, now I'm having a brain fart. Maybe I'm not. No, I think I got them all. And we walked through the scare zones. I'm really still thinking if I've missed one or not. I seriously can't remember. Okay, but regardless, we walked through most of the scare zones except one. We didn't make it over to the other side of the park to do Abandoned, which is fine. We'll get there eventually. But yes, so that was the first day that we went to Kings Island, and we did it on a Thursday. The Haunted Attraction Pass was $40 for the 4 of us to do it. And we had a great time. It was awesome. So then, the following week, we went back on a Thursday to do the Conjuring house. Okay, so my husband and I, we had been watching them in like sequential order, like universe order or whatnot, so far. So we have not finished everything, but we're making progress. And we had officially seen like the Conjuring, like the first one, and did all the nuns and the Annabelles and in the order they're supposed to be seen. So we have made progress. Okay. I was so nervous to do this one. I really was. I don't know. Annabelle freaks me out. I'm not gonna lie. But this house, do not walk, run, and go to a Six Flags park that has the Conjuring Experience. Let me just tell you that right now. It was freaking amazing. I loved it so much. Kudos to Kings Island, like Six Flags. That was brilliant. I loved every single room. It was so cool. It was so cool, y'all. We got the hoodie. Check this out. Like the back of it, I don't even know if you can see it in all of its amazingness. We got and saw on the arms, like for the Conjuring. Like that is how great it was. I do not typically buy many things like from Kings Island because you know it's local, so we go there a lot, and I don't know, I just don't really do that. No, we got this. This was awesome. This was worth it. So yes, the price does change for each night that it is open or whatever. We went on Thursday. It was $20 a person. So we got 80 bucks in there, and y'all, it was so amazing. Let me just tell you, remember, spoilers. I had to freaking carry Annabelle. Yes. I about crapped my pants. I was so like, are you serious? So they have you go in when you first go in. That sounded crazy, but you get what I'm saying. You go in this room, and there's like case files everywhere. And there's like a little projection on the wall. And then this lady comes in saying that like the Warrens are out of town, and we have to help get Annabelle back in her case. So, like I said, spoilers. If this is not what you want to hear, then don't listen. So anyway, so that's your mission. Is you have to find Annabelle, and you have to get her back into her case. So you're like, okay, so you go into like this next room, and it's like a bedroom. It's her daughter's room. And so we had 6 people in our group because my daughter, her bestie, and her mom, one of my spooky besties, came with us. So we had 6 in our group, and we had like 3 more. I'm going to tell you all right now, 6 would have been plenty. Like, too many people to shove into these small rooms. That will be like my one complaint, is that they need to be small groups. Just so you're not kind of squished and then you're trying to peek around to see what's happening, because there's a lot happening in like every single room. But anyway, so the first room you go into, there's like the bedroom and whatnot, and the lady tells me, she's like, go see if you can pull Annabelle out, but if she resists, like, just let her go. And I'm all like, are you serious? So I go, okay, so I go and I like go to like grab her little hand, and I can't pull it, and then all of a sudden it jumps back under the bed, and I'm all like, oh hell no. So then, like, you turn and you're looking at this wall, and there's a projection of Annabelle, and you're like, oh, this is so crazy. It's just like her shadow. And then you turn, and there's a freaking dude on the bed, like, in the devil, like, oh, like, demon-looking devil thing. I don't even know. It was crazy. It was chaos. It was amazing. And, of course, we're all screaming. It was great. So then you kind of move. I do not remember every single room that we went into. I'm just, like, highlighting the ones that really stuck out to me. But after that room, the lady told me, because I was the one that tried to, like, get her, that Annabelle was somewhere in there, and if I see her, I need to pick her up and carry her. And I'm like, what? So we start going, and we're going through, like, this little maze, and there's, like, the coffins, and the people, like, in the coffins with, like, the coins on their eyes. If you know, you know. So that was super creepy, and I was waiting for someone to, like, jump out, because it would have been a perfect jump scare. But shockingly, they were just all props. So it was still scary. And then Annabelle was right there at the bottom of one of those little people with props. So I had to reach down and carry her. This is me. So like, here, hold on. We'll use Pumpkin Guy. We haven't used Pumpkin Guy in forever. He kind of feels left out. So anyway, here's our Pumpkin Guy. He's got the art glasses on. I'm holding her like this. I won't even put her near me. I'm like, nope, I'm gonna hold her out like this, because it's a huge Annabelle. Like, it is like ginormous. So I'm holding her like this, walking through stuff, going, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. It was absolute chaos. But anywho, sorry, I'm putting the violin back up here so we don't drop it. Okay. So anyway, so I'm carrying Annabelle and we're walking through. We get to like the outside of their house. They have the tree. They have a projection of the hanging. Oh my gosh, like so awesome. And then all of a sudden, like someone else comes and tells us we need to go in here. And then there's all these air blasts. Oh my heck, it scared me so bad. I was screaming all over the place holding this doll. It was chaos. So anyway, you go through there and we're in like another room. We had to hide. We had to hide. They were like, you have to hide. So my son and my husband, they like crawled under the table and I was behind with the spooky bestie. Like we're behind this curtain just standing here and there's like someone walking through. So we think that's from the Conjuring 2, which we have not seen yet. So that we weren't really sure about, but anyway, so we were all hiding. And then when we came back out, we had to go in this other room. We had to like crawl. And when I say crawl, I mean, it's not like 2 seconds and you're up. First of all, the lady took Annabelle from me because we were crawling. So she like took her and I was like, okay, that's totally fine. I have no problem with that. So then we crawl under this thing, like this long maze. I mean, you are crawling for a decent amount of time. I was not really sure how long it was going to last. It was crazy. We get out. They give Annabelle to my son. And my son's like, oh no, 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 no. So he gives Annabelle to my spooky bestie, or my daughter's spooky bestie. Well, her bestie. But so she gives it, so he gives her the doll. So the bestie is carrying Annabelle now. And then when we are in this other thing we have to go through, when we all hide, she's gone. Yes, the bestie is gone with Annabelle. We don't know where she is. And we're like, okay, we're missing a part of our party here, people. So the mom, like, she's kind of like, where's my kid? So we go into this, like, attic thing or whatever, and the lady was like, call for her name. And so we were, like, all yelling for her name. And then she appears. So she was, like, whisked away, apparently, into some closet or something. I don't know. She was kind of like, what is happening? Still holding on to Annabelle. She was actually holding on to her pretty tightly. Not me, with my don't get near me kind of. But anyway, so we do all that. You eventually, at some point in other rooms, you collect some of the, like, possessed items. So my daughter had 2 at the end of the night. My son had 1, or not night, I should say the end of this thing. So they had 2, she had 1. There was, the other people that were with us, they were like, they would give them a little vial of like holy water and they're putting it on there. They had this one animatronic where like, the girl's sitting there with like the sheet over her and it like rises her up into the air and flips her upside down. I mean, freaking amazing. Like, I still am in shock that this happened at Kings Island. Let me just say that. But it was so great. And so, yes. So eventually you make it to the museum, the Warren's Museum or whatnot, and the case is there. And we gotta put Annabelle in the case. And the floor is shaking and it's all chaos. And we're like, you know, freaking out. And then we're all pushing on this door to like get Let me just tell you. My daughter's Bessie, she did not just place her in there. She threw her in there, and then we were all trying to shut this door. It was complete chaos. So then we finally do it. We, like, get her back in her case. All is well. And we're leaving, and as you're, like, walking out, like, out of the side here, a huge Annabelle doll. Like, huge. And I mean, like, I don't even know how to describe how big. Like, I don't know, 8 feet? Like, huge, ginormous. Swings out and then goes back, and my husband's standing there like, I want to give you a hug, and I'm all like, what? Because I actually missed the jump scare or the doll coming out because there were too many people in our party. But so I kind of like waited for just a second so I could see her come out, and then I was like, oh my gosh, that's amazing, you know, whatever. So then we leave, and my face was like this, like leaving. I was so excited. It was amazing. So yes, that was lots of spoilers, but you knew that going into this. It was so much fun. If you have an opportunity to go to Kings Island or Cedar Point or wherever else they're doing these Conjuring experiences, I highly suggest it. I also highly suggest you either go on a Thursday or a Friday because the park isn't open yet during the day, so there's not as many people there. And even Fridays are not as bad just because of high school football. So that's kind of always been like our rule of thumb. This is the first season they've actually been open on Thursdays, so that's new. But anywho, when we went, on that Thursday, it was the first day they were implementing this like time slot thing. So when you get your ticket and then you go up, so it says immediately go to the experience, and we wanted to do it right away. So we just got in line and we were fine. But if you wanted to like go up there and get a time, I guess they give you like a time to come back and then get in the queue. So you're not waiting in line for an hour or 2 hours, because I've heard there's been some very lengthy waiting. Because I mean, it's an experience. That whole thing, I don't even know, we were in there for like 20, 25 minutes maybe. It was crazy. It was amazing and it was crazy, but definitely worth 20 bucks. Highly recommend. I would absolutely do it again this season. We probably won't, because we're trying to do like other stuff. Like, y'all, let me just do a little spoiler alert. We are fulfilling my halfway to Halloween tag bucket list. Yes, we are going to the Dent Schoolhouse. We have already purchased the tickets. My daughter's going to go, which I was very surprised about. So yeah, so I'm so excited that she's going. I can't even believe it. I think my brother's going to come too. And then my other brother, he will be there in spirit. You haven't seen this, but I did get a tattoo for my brother that has passed away. His favorite movie, Halloween movie, was Trick or Treat, and Sam was his favorite. And I love Halloween, and I just thought that would be the perfect thing. And it was a long overdue. And I finally got that done at Horror Hound. See, this is what I'm telling you. Y'all don't even know. Like, Horror Hound was amazing and awesome and so much fun, and I still don't have the video done. It is what it is. But anywho, so my brothers, we're going to be there tonight. It's going to be amazing. And yes, so thank you for clicking on this crazy, ranty, amazing Kings Island extravaganza experience.
You cannot see anything. The children are disappearing.
Over 2 days, but well worth it. Absolutely would pay to do it again, especially the Conjuring. Like the haunted attractions, I probably will stick to a one and done now that I have to pay for it. I mean, before I would always do them multiple times every time we would go. But now I'm like, I'll probably do it once a season and that'll be it. But like Conjuring, like I would definitely do that every season. And I would even do that more than one time a season, because it was so much fun. So yes. But thank you so much for clicking on this video. If you would like to subscribe, that would be awesome. If not, that's cool too. Hope you still enjoyed the video, and we'll see you next time. Bye.